back to the channel, and on this video I'm going to show you how to modify the engine compartment on your Rochobby Willys Jeep, just like this one. This is a 1/6 scale Jeep. All right, very nice Jeep, really nice crawler, very nice. And to make it more realistic, the engine compartment, this is what I did to my Jeep. Right there, let me focus. Right there, you can see it looks very realistic. You can see the motor, you can see the wire, very realistic, just like the real thing, right? As close as the real thing, right? Okay, and I got the soldier figure right there that I got for this Jeep too. That makes it really look really okay, I got stuck with my words. It looks really nice, really realistic, right? For some pictures, for some videos, really nice poses that you could take just like this, right, with the engine open like this, because it looks really realistic, right? Okay, so I'm gonna show you how I did it. Now right here there's this plate. Normally the Jeep comes with this plate. Okay, this is the piece that I cut out. Very easy to do. Okay, let me turn it around because it goes like this. Okay, right there, this is how normally it comes, right? With the Jeep, right, straight out of the box. So what I did is, okay, I cut this this piece, right, that way I can see, right, the engine, the motor, and all the hardware, right, because it looks more realistic. So let me take this this frame so you could get a better view, more of the details. Okay, let's take this bar and I'm going to get this plate out. Okay, so let me move the soldier out of the way. Okay, put him right here for just a few minutes, and this is how the plate looks like. Okay, right there, very easy. Okay, it's just a square cut out so you can see the inside, right, of the motor. Okay, and if I flip it around, okay, this is what I put beneath under the plate. This frame. Why? Because this is to give it more support. Because once you cut the inside, right, the middle plastic, then this frame is a little bit weak, especially right here. Right here is a little bit weak on both sides. It flexes a lot, and I didn't like it, right? Because I wanted it actually to be strong, just like the original piece. Because when this is normally right there, it's the piece is strong, and the whole piece, the whole plate actually holds the body of the Jeep. So this whole part of the Jeep, the body, is actually it needs this plate, because when you open the Jeep, this frame, this plate is what gives it support to the body of the Jeep, so it can tilt forward, right? So you can open it, right? So you need this piece in the Jeep to give support to the front. So so that's why I added this popsicle sticks to give it that extra support. So I glue it with hot glue, right? Hot glue, and I also added some wood glue. And on the cracks, on some of the cracks where the wood, where the hot glue didn't go in, I added some crazy glue. So crazy glue, hot glue, and wood glue. That's the ones that I use. And to give you an idea, right here, there's the right here I have the crazy glue, and that's the wood glue, and the hot glue, I have it in this other table. But any kind of hot glue will work. Okay, so that's how you're gonna make this frame much stronger. And then I'm waiting for some paint. I don't have it with me right now to show you, but I'm going to paint this wood sticks the same color green to match it with the rest of the frame, so it looks more that is part of the whole Jeep, right? Okay, so now I'm going to show you how I cut it. I cut this piece, right, to give you a better idea how to cut it. Okay. Okay, so here I am in front of my garbage can. Okay, and here's the piece, and you can see right there, there's 3 holes right there. I drilled those holes just to give an example. So the idea is to drill holes all around the piece right next to each other, as close as possible. And then once you have those holes, what you want to do is you want to cut in between the holes. Okay, let me get a better focus. So you want to cut in between those two holes, the holes I mean. So it's kind of like connecting the dots, right? So the closer you drill the holes right next to each other, the easier it is, because when you cut it with the hobby knife, it's easier to cut between the holes. So that's how you do it all around. Now, this way is much cleaner. There's another way that I also I did it like I did it using this this way, and I also did it the other way. I'm gonna show you this other tool that I use. That other tool is a little bit much messy, and let me show you right now. Okay, so here's the other tool that I use. This is I forget the name of how you call this tool, but this tool is what they use to repair watches, to cut rings. It's a metal. It cuts different type of materials. I just forgot the name right now, but this is the other tool that I use to cut around it. But the problem with this, it works good. It works fast. But the problem with this tool is that it leaves a lot of residue, plastic, dusty. It creates a lot of dust from the plastic, and that plastic, since it's very fine, it kind of sticks to the material, to anything, your clothes, your hands. It's very sticky, I guess, because of when you're cutting it, it creates static, electric static, so it kind of gets stuck to pretty much anything, right? So that's the thing that I don't like about that tool. It makes a very messy process. So the X-Acto knife is a much cleaner cut. It takes longer, but it's much cleaner. So if you use the other one, just make sure that you know, that dust, that fine dust, you do not breathe it, right? You do not want to breathe that dust. It smells bad, and you know, not good to breathe it. So you know, try to keep it away from you. And that's the reason I have the garbage can right here. That way, since it was getting messy, I just went like this, right? So that dust can fall into the garbage can and keep the area, the garage, clean, right? Okay. And so that's the way I did it. And once I cut the piece, I rinsed it. I took it to the kitchen sink and I rinsed it, because it's very hard to clean those small particles from the piece. So it's easier just to take it to the sink, rinse it. If you want, you can add soap and rinse it really good. So water will really clean the job, clean the part, I mean, and do the same thing for this other piece, right? Rinse it with water and you're gonna have a clean piece. Okay, so now this piece, to remove it, very easy. You just remove this screw, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 screws. So 6 screws on the top, and then on the bottom you only have to remove 2 screws, one right there and one right there from the bottom. And let me show you the screws, that so you can see how they look like. So these are the screws on the corners, right? Okay, let me go right here. So right there, they go in the corner. Okay, and the other 2 screws, right? This screw, okay, right there. Okay, let me show you right there, that screw. This one is the ones that go here, one right there and the other one right there on the front. And on the bottom, of the screw, the screw on the bottom of the plate, you have this other one. These two screws and this ones, they're the same size. So it's okay if you mix them up. It doesn't matter. This ones, these 4 ones, they're the same, and these 4 ones are also the same. So this one is the ones that they go on the bottom. Okay, same size as the other one. Okay, right there. Okay, and so very easy to remove. and to do this job, okay? And it will look way better than having the the piece in the middle, right? Okay, so let me put it back, right? Let me put it back and so you can see how it looks like. And right there, okay, let me secure it, install it much better. So you can see it's just hard right now because I'm doing it with one hand, because on the other hand I have the phone and I'm recording it, and it's kind of tricky to do it with one hand. All right, so this is how it looks like. Really nice. I like how it looks like just as it is right now. I just need to paint the wood sticks, the popsicle sticks, green color. That way it matches better with the whole Jeep. But as you can see right there, really nice how it looks like. I'm gonna get a close up. Really nice detail. Really nice. Look at that. Okay, so once you have this put together just like this, it looks really nice. To show it off like this, right? To as a display, you can open the hood, display the whole model with the soldier, your figure that you choose, and it looks very realistic, just like the real thing, right? Okay, very nice. Look at that, really nice. Okay, and it just gives it a better look to the whole Jeep, right? And a lot of different possibilities. You could also give it more detail, add some hoses, right? Like any plastic tubing to make it look like, okay, there's some water hoses, right? Going to the radiator, and right here the cap, like I said, I don't know if I mentioned that on the earlier, but I painted it black, just simple black color, okay, to give it that nice detailed look. All right, so that's how it looks like. Very nice. And this is how you can modify the engine compartment to make it look more realistic. All right, so any comments, any ideas, right, on this type of modification, right, or any other modification that you might have done to this type of Jeep, write it on the comment below so we can know what to do, right, to get some ideas so we can modify our own Jeeps, right, or RCs. Okay, everyone, that's it for this video. Thank you again for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.